tell you about the lie we've been living in for centuries, millennia. They say peace through domination's justifiable while building up the arsenal. All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear so divisive and the lie so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 99 days of peace through unity.
Welcome everybody to 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, day one of our opening ceremony. Isn't that so catchy? I've been singing that every day. 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. My name is Teresa Collins. I'm co-founder of the Global Coherence Pulse in the Islands of Coherence Network, and I feel so honored to be co-hosting this event with Ben and with the team from World Unity Week and with all of you. And the invitation of this week and this 99 days and beyond is us coming home together. And I know for me, coming home is me coming into my own heart. And when I do that, I come home. And when we do that together, we find ourselves home together. So let's use this 2.5 hours, this opening ceremony, to rest and relax and come into our hearts and consciously and wholeheartedly begin this journey of coming home together. Ben, we have such an exciting event today.
Oh my goodness, Teresa, we made it. We made it to the beginning of day one. We just had a beautiful partnership ceremony with the Nature Elders, and now this day one opening ceremony. And as behind you, you see the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. Today, Saturday 18th, in most of the world, is day one. And that incredible song from Christian and so many other musicians who contributed to it. We're going to be having the live premiere. And you know what, Teresa, we have got people from every continent that are presenting tonight, from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, Sri Ankara from South America, from North America, here in Australia, from right around the world. We are spreading our hearts and our arms right around the world today as we begin this day one of World Unity Week, the third annual World Unity Week. And there's something about day one, Teresa, that we are carrying so many aspirations and carrying so many hopes and dreams. And we remember Evan Madison and Philip Helmick and many others that have passed over in recent times that have brought us to this moment. But sometimes we think about one day we'll have peace. One day we'll have, wise governance on the earth. One day we'll have a mature society. But today we're flipping that around, and we're not saying one day, we're saying this is day one. And we're going to begin this journey of 99 days of peace through unity and collectively see what it is that we can all do when we come and rise together. So it's tremendously exciting. I do want to send out a special welcome and thank you to all of our co-sponsors for World Unity Week, our co-conveners, that are the organizations that come together to do this with us, the ambassadors, you'll be hearing from many of them today, the artists as well, which are essential for everything we're doing, the room stewards, the presenters, the volunteers, and of course, most importantly, the World Unity Week community. So welcome everybody, and thank you to everybody, the work of so many hands. And we're going to begin with a beautiful Indigenous blessing from an incredibly wise elder, Auntie Patricia Ann Davis, who's going to, from the Dene Nation, who's going to begin us today in a good way. So if we could welcome Patricia Ann. Welcome, Auntie. Wonderful to have you with us.
This is an actual ceremonial process. Thank you, visionaries, initiators, planners, innovators, and participants of the third annual Unity Week event. Thank you for this invitation to inspire and to motivate humanity for peace through unity during the next 99 days of Peace Awakening, culminating on Peace Week, September 17th through the 24th. All of my relatives, my spiritual family, I greet you, Ya'at'e, Shuk'e, Shidane. Please hear me when I say that it's impossible in this sacred language to say, but not you. Therefore, unity is built within the very greeting. From the indigenous lens, we call ourselves Dene. Thus, I affirm, Diyin Dene Biyaja Nshle. I am a precious child of the holy people, and so is everyone equally. Each of us is born with our unique genius gifts, serve in the world as peacemakers with Creator and within the natural order of creation, the all-encompassing oneness of Hojo. Introducing myself in the tradition of my spiritual identity and lineage, Adone. I'm born of the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Shle for the Tachi'u, Ashaltine, and the Kia'ani, Ada Shanella, the authentic medicine clans of the Dene. Remember, we're all children of the holy people. Those are our collective primordial ancestors. My affirmation prayer is in the format of my indigenous ceremonial change process. This is an actual peacemaking ceremony. Naming the out of balance and identifying the root cause that perpetuates the out of balance condition is that war within is projected outward, and we must empty and correct the root cause, which is enemy creation, devaluing and dehumanizing someone we call others. We must reframe out of win-lose and nobody wins, destructive, death-producing decision, and those outcomes. Let us reframe into win-win, constructive, and life-affirming decisions for those outcomes. Group consensus for designing co-creative solutions for collective survival. This is the purpose of peacemaking. We must manifest and implement peace within us and around us. And today, our collective intention is to manifest the unifying principles of all traditions for living the loving way. As a way of life, we must deconstruct the groupthink need for the conquest mentality of power over others, using brute force and deception. Let us learn the language of holiness and wholeness so that we may learn how to cleanse and purify the transgenerational perpetration of normalized pathology language of warmongering and warfare. Pamela Colorado and Oneida, people of reality, coined the term indigenous science. And she says that native science is a way of bringing people to a higher knowledge. And one of its goals is to bring us to, quote, the still quiet place We can only be in inner peace, in that inner state of peace, to live in peace by understanding that when we violate the original purpose, the intent, and the appropriate purpose of our sacred self-intellect, it is a misuse of our intellect. I call it the criminal mind that's using our thinking for what it is not for. And Gary Zukav in his book, The Seat of the Soul, says it like this, quote, in a world that understands power as external, the intellect then functions without the compassionate influence of the heart. This creates situations in which power is used as a weapon to harm others. And when the intellect is used to design or develop and produce weapons, for example, it is not being used as it was intended. And when industry or power plant is built or designed or operated without consideration for its effect upon earth, upon human life, and upon the environment, the intellect is not based as used and is not used as it was intended. And when we plan to profit at another's expense, we're not using the intellect as it was intended. Therefore, let us reframe our criminal mind and reframe it into our sacred self-intellect. Let us affirm conscience and moral reasoning. Let us affirm balance and living, harmony and communication, peace in the family and in the world, beauty in the environment, and joy within our hearts and our homes, and love as humane beings. Hojo Nahaskli, Hojo Nahaskli, Hojo Nahaskli, Hojo Nahaskli. And in John Lennon's words, let us imagine the world will live as one. Thank you, my spiritual family and relatives. Ahyahat, Shik'e.
Thank you, Auntie Patricia and Davis, for that beautiful, powerful teaching and education. Thank you. We will savor those words. We must learn the language of holiness and wholeness. There's so much packed into that presentation. Perhaps you could email us that copy of your notes, because I'm sure people will want to go over them, Patricia, and understand them at a deep and reflect on them deeply. Thank you so beautifully for what a beautiful opening and blessing to our ceremony today. Our next speaker is someone extraordinary on the global stage, the founder and president of the International Association for Multicultural Cooperation, our dear friend, the amazing Miss Audrey Kitagawa. Audrey, it's wonderful to have you with us for day one opening ceremony of World Unity Week and the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity.
Good afternoon, everyone from New York City, and my deepest appreciation to you, Ben Bowler, for this invitation to be with all of you today to celebrate the opening of World Unity Week and the start of the 99 Days of Peace. Today, we are sharing about coming home together. When we think of home, we think of family and a place where the family resides together. We think of home and family as a space where we can be ourselves, be comfortable and be safe, be nurtured and loved. And it's where we can be with loved ones in daily relationship. We think of all the ways we are together in work, play, breaking bread together over meals, celebrating the holidays, birthdays, and special occasions, and the beauty of just being with each other. Here are some perspectives which I want to share with you of what some people shared about what home means to them. Oprah Winfrey said, "I think that when you invite people to your home, you invite them to yourself." And science fiction author Pierce Brown said, "Home isn't where you're from. It's where you find light when all goes dark." From Wynn, a fifth grader, he said, "Just like memories, Home is also where your hopes and dreams are, dreaming about when you grow up, being a spaceman or a firefighter, sinking beneath the sea as a scuba diver. I couldn't imagine living without dreams. My home grounds them, and without a home, I wouldn't have any. And from poet Robert Frost, home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. And so it is fitting that we begin the opening of World Unity Week and the 99 Days of Peace with this theme of coming home together. Where is our home in this celebration and the 99 Days of Peace? Home is here, in this community, which has become our family, which has been woven together in the tapestry of love and goodwill, where we celebrate ourselves, our lives, our global challenges, and feel free to speak about them and share our hopes, dreams, and aspirations for humanity now and into the future. We are learning to be family together as the years unfold, and the continuity of this community represents that place where we feel secure in knowing that good people with good, loving hearts are working together for peace, justice, and dedicating their lives to helping make this world a better place. It is where we are learning to share ourselves through our music, programs, dances, films, and the myriad of activities that good people take the time to come together with their brothers and sisters from all over the world to tap into their creativity and spawn new ideas and ways of being together. What is the significance of the number 99 in the 99 Days of Peace? 99 denotes the conclusion of one stage in your life and the start of a new one. And it is a reminder of the unconditional love we receive from the universe. Without expecting something in return, we must also spread love and service to others. One of the most lovely things about 99 is that it indicates universal love for all. All people, regardless of race, creed, or religion, are deserving of love, regardless of their backgrounds or beliefs. These attributes include peace, harmony, compassion, and love. How blessed we are to have such auspicious symbols around this opening ceremony. I'd like to share this poem with you by Rose de Leon called I Am, which she shares about family. I am from the love of my family. I am from my mom, my dad, my grandmother, and my grandfather. I am from sweet baked cakes, homemade cornbread, and all the smells of the world. I am from good jobs, great effort, and go to your room. I am from thick and thin, cold and hot. I am from stories from my neighbors, from my dad and my mom, from my nephew and nieces, stories to stay strong. I am from childhood pictures and baby toys, from rattles, pacifiers, and bottles. I am from my mother's stomach, where she held me for 9 full months. I am from good and bad. I am from music of all kinds. I am from feasts such as parties. I am from piñatas, candy, and ice cream. I am from all kinds of fun. I am from I got your back and you're one of a kind. I am from love and harmony and everyone around me. I am from hard and soft. I am from my mother's heart and my mother's love, and I am from the hands of God. And so it is that we have created a family together in this home called World Unity Week and the 99 Days of Peace. We're all from the hands of God, expressing itself through all of us as the children of God. And so we open the door today and say to all of you, welcome home. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Audrey Kitagawa. Thank you. Such a beautiful presentation. I love those definitions of home, all the way from Oprah Winfrey to the 5-year-old, 6-year-old definition, and such a beautiful depth of meaning to what we are gathering here today as a family, Audrey. And thank you with that motherly spirit that you bring. That you have brought with us, joy and humor and warmth, and that lovely light touch, Audrey, that you carry in the depth of the wisdom. So deep gratitude to you. I know you're about to travel soon, so safe travels and blessings. And so much gratitude for being with us today and sharing that message of coming home together. Audrey Kitagawa, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we are going to the Aloha Spirit. This is one of our Unity Earth vision keepers, and it's the amazing, the wonderful, the beautiful Pookie Lee. Pookie, welcome to day one.
Oh, thank you, Ben. It's so exciting. Oh my goodness, this is just the beginning. But it's the beginning of everything. It's the beginning of us finding each other. It's the beginning of our hearts expanding in love and bringing into this holy moment all of the beauty, all of the magnificence that all of us are together. We are one. And here with this, we are coming home together. Can you feel it? Audrey, thank you so much for that. You anchored in so much of the feeling of home. Home is where our heart is. Home is where we find that rest, where we find comfort, where we find love and support. Home is where our dreams are kept safe. Here in this place at Unity Earth, we are so excited to offer you an experience of home, of coming together with us in this beautiful place. Over the next 8 days, 8 days of magnificence, we'll have so many presenters that will be coming, indigenous wisdom, the elders coming forward from all over the planet, bringing their messages of hope, their prophecies and their visions to inspire us that now is the time of unification. Now is the time that we're coming together. Now is the time that we're transforming our experience into love, into light. And over the days we'll be looking at, we'll have themed days with the earth, with the air and fire and water. We'll be talking about biodiversity and climate change, all of the things that are important to us as a human family in living a happy and healthy life. We've got it all covered for you. So whatever it is that's your heart's desire, please come and join us in this magnificent field. And if you are a little short on play, I invite you to come to World Unity Week, because we are playing here. We're playing with each other and finding ways in how we can co-create a world that works for all of us, a world that is committed to love and compassion and healing and unity. And we want to invite you. We want to invite you in. Come in to the room with us. Come in and come and share your gifts. We're Unity Earth. We're about unifying the earth. And your gifts are so important. They matter so much right now. So just know that as this is happening here right now in this holy moment, that all over the world, circles are being gathered with the same intention that we're holding here, to bring love and light and unity to a world, to our beautiful Mother Nature. A huge theme of the week will be connecting with the earth and restoring our relationship, our right relationship with nature, and how it is that we can listen to the wisdom of the elder spirits, the trees and the water and the mountains, because if we listen, they will speak. So thank you, Ben. Thank you, Unity Earth. Thank you, everyone who is making a contribution this week, for all that you're bringing. You are helping so much in raising the vibration of the planet as we are ascending in love and unity and light. I'm Pookie Lee, and I love being here with you. Thank you so much.
Oh, Pookie, thank you so much. What a perfect, beautiful welcome and beginning blessing today. Thank you for your incredibly beautiful heart, Pookie, and your smile, which radiates through us all. So we're very, very honored and joyful to begin this way with you, Pookie Lee. So deep gratitude, sister. We have a lot to look forward to. Lots of fun, lots of joy, lots of play, lots of amazing things. You can go to worldunityweek.com and look at the schedule now. John Raymer's done an incredible job, and the Derek Grimm and the team that's been working on that, and you'll be able to see all the different things that are coming down these next 8 days, let alone the next 99 days. We're gonna have quite a journey together. So friends, we're now going to go to, part of what's coming together. We had the beautiful ceremony with the nature elders. Also the depth of the importance of sacred places is such an essential part of what's emerging in this moment. And I'm so profoundly delighted that our next very special dignitary, Brother Syed Solomon Chishti, is coming to us from Konya. And you may know Konya is the resting place of Mevlana Rumi. Rumi, who has inspired so many. And to have you, brother, coming from Konya is a profound blessing for us today on day one of the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. Brother Solomon Chishti. Oh, let's get you unmuted. 1 second, Solomon.
Greeting of peace, adab, salam, and such a sacred moment that we are here with Brother Ben Bowler, Teresa for a beautiful introduction, Patricia for the opening prayers, and of course Mother Audrey, as always, taking us home where the heart is, and Pookie always, sharing, putting that energy into the room. So a lot of blessings and duas here. From the city of Maulana Rumi, the city of love, as they call it, unconditional love, coming from Ajmer Sharif, India, now in Konya. So the world is truly a place where the heart is. Wherever you are, your heart is open to those benevolence and grace of the Creator, because truly creation has bestowed upon us, not to just honor, but also to serve, as we intend to get close and seek the closeness of the Creator. We must engage ourselves in the service and love, unconditional love of the creation. And here, Unity Earth family, which keeps growing, not every year, not every month, not every week, and not every day, but I must say that every second, every breath of love that we take, the Unity Earth family keeps growing with that breath of love. From east to the west, north to the south, all the continents, and even beyond, the unseen family that is giving us the strength, the spiritual vibrations, the energy. And here the 99 days, peace through unity, it is truly the moment that we have to amplify and echo, keep echoing with each breath, that the spiritual unity is the need of the hour. What we are seeing around the world, images that comes through media, images that comes through news channels, is at times really heartbreaking. But at the same time, we have that immense strength within ourselves. Not the external feed that we get from the social media, but what we feel deep within our heart. That is the strength that we have to share with the world, amplify with platforms, avenues, and spaces that are being offered to us by the divine settings. Today, we are not here by chance or by coincidence or just by signing up. We are here because of the divine will and the divine setting and our own commitment that we said yes to the call from the divine who brought us together. 99 days. We were together with Jonathan Granoff recently in The Hague, and we discussed about this. And the 99 figure itself is so magical, that how it came into being is also a sign of unity. As this bead, which is around my neck, which we do some meditation, prayers, it is 99. So we are praying and meditating on the 99 names of the divine, 99 beads that bring us together, and it's the one thread. You see, these beads might be 99, but it's the one thread. So the days would be 99, but it's one feeling of unconditional love and service that is bringing us together into these 99 days of circle of unconditional love, which we reflect on the life that we have lived and the life that we are going to live with the blessing of the Creator, God Almighty. So we pray, and really from the teachings of Mevlana Rumi and Khaja Moinuddin Chishti, as we were just there a while back in a gathering of Sama, where they were whirling dervishes, offering their prayers and meditation for world peace and unity. We were with Esin Chalabi, who's the descendant of Mevlana Rumi. So she sends her salam. And from Khaja Gharib Nawaz, we bring the light and love, which has been bestowed upon us from last 26 generation, Sina Basina, heart to heart. So truly, we are entering into the zone which is sacred remembrance. It is how we enter and we make a noble intention of serving. So may these 99 days of reflection to knowing ourselves so that we know our Lord. Man arafu nafsuhu faqat arafu rabbuhu. Those who know themselves knows their Lord. And this is knowing thyself is the sacred treasure that is within our heart. And again, if we look at the figure 99, if you reverse it, it becomes 66. And 66 is the exact numerical value of the word of Allah, the one. So 66 takes us to the one, and 99 takes us deep within ourselves. So truly, man, this is the wisdom of holding this gathering and just naming it as everything is truly divine. We wish you all the best, and we are together wherever we are, whether we are traveling or whether we are in Ajmer Sharif, we are always together, because not only we seek strength for being together with United Family, but also it is enhancing our own journey, our path, as the family keeps getting increased. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah for that. All praise to the one. Lots of du'as and blessings to you, man. And may the spirit, the energy keeps increasing manifold in the days to come. We look forward to seeing you again and again, inshallah, in the coming days and the months. Blessings from Ajmer Dargah Sharif. And as Khaja Gharib Nawaz has said, develop yourself into the attributes of nature if you want to be close to the Creator and serve the creation. By bringing in the grace of sun in your daily life, bringing in the generosity of river and the hospitality of earth. Sun like grace, river like generosity, earth like hospitality. That's what the message from Ajmer Sharif. Salam, duas, thank you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With the divine breath, Allahu.
Thank you so much, dear brother. Thank you so much for that double blessing from you, from Ajmer Sharif, and from Konya, the city of love. Such a beautiful. I know you've stepped away from some important gatherings to be with us. So gratitude, Salman. Thank you so much, brother. And peace and blessings to you and everybody there who are gathering. And gratitude to everybody who has shared their blessings with you to share with us today. Be well, and thank you again for being with us. Konya, the city of love, the resting place of Rumi. Well, Salman finished there by saying we should emulate nature. And that is a wonderful, perfect thread to really our next section of today's opening ceremony. You will be hearing a lot about eco-governance, the vision and work of Dr. Shelley Ostroff and partner Jan Golding. And Shelley is here with us to share the foundations of life and some aspects of eco-governance which are forming such an important part of the field for World Unity Week and the 99 Days of Peace through Unity. From Konya to Jerusalem, welcome, Shelley.
Thank you, and thank you for this extraordinary opportunity for us all to reconnect in a sacred way with life, with the foundations of life. And what better way to start than to invite, if Kaylin would put on the prayer from Jyoti Ma, who brings in the sacred territories.
On this amazing moment of a solstice this year, 2022, formidable things are in motion. And I'm really humbled to be able to bring to you a message from the Mamos, the Kogi Mamos, that I call, they live at the top of the world. They live in villages that have never been touched by the West. And in these villages, the very old, pure ways are still in the making of this world. So they've reached out and they've asked me to help them just bring their message out to the world, because they say it's time to educate the awakening. So with that, the Mamos, the Kogi Mamos of the La Sierra Nevada, blessings to you on this day.
Thank you, Jyoti Ma. So, as we come home together, I offer my thanks for this opportunity to presence and honor the 7 foundations of life: earth, water, fire, air, climate, biodiversity, and the web of life. I offer my deepest gratitude to these ancient, primordial, life-giving consciousnesses that hold the original source codes and who, for time beyond human comprehension, have co-created the conditions for life to evolve and flourish. And over the last years, I've had the blessing to be in deep communion with these ancient beings as an essential part of my own evolution. And as I've prepared the annual Global 7 Days of Rest events, and also in the bringing through of eco-governance framework as a new way of organizing ourselves as one humanity. And during my own process, I continue to discover how much there is to learn from these ancient ones and the ways in which they work with human consciousness when we make ourselves available for this in a good way. And the first primary task of eco-governance is to restore right relationship with the foundations of life, which I see as a profound and essential gateway in our journey of peace through unity towards a thriving world for all of life. So during the next 7 days, there will be exquisite, diverse opportunities to honor and commune with and learn about and explore what it means to restore right relationship with these foundations. And I invite you to open your multisensorial, multidimensional being to encounter these sacred foundations of life in a new way. There are infinite ways to do so, and they begin with an open heart and a clear intention to honor, connect, and learn and commune with them, and a willingness to be surprised. So as we journey into the foundational depths of life, we are invited also to relax our rational linear thinking and give space to our unlimited creative imagination and potential together as we organize with love and wisdom in action for a thriving world for all of life. May this moment of coming home together bless and be blessed by these beloved ancient ones. And there's just a very short little video which we prepared as an introduction to the journey with the foundations of life that is beginning as we embark on this 99 days. And Kaylin, if you would be willing to share that, that would be wonderful.
Beautiful, Shelley. What a wonderful moment as we begin the journey. And eco-governance is such a rich and vibrant attractor for so many people that are here and working towards bringing it out into the world and really releasing it in its fullness and flourishing form. So thank you, Dr. Shelley Ostroff, for being with us. Beautiful.
Thank you for enabling this to happen.
Now we go from from Jerusalem to the sacred lands of the United Kingdom, where Dr. Jude Currivan is with us to talk about an important framework, another important framework of the unitive narrative. Dr. Jude Currivan, welcome, Jude, to World Unity Week, Day 1.
Thank you, Ben. And as always, hello, everyone. It's wonderful to be together. From the earliest times, and perhaps from when human beings first learned to harness the warmth of fire, We've been aware of what coming home means for us. Around our heart fires, our hearth fires, we've also shared narratives and told stories to try and understand the nature of the world and our place in it. We've sought to embrace and reconcile our inner and outer experiences of life and to imbue them with meaning and purpose. And over time, and often journeying far from home, we've evolved our narratives as we've discovered more of the nature of reality. At this crucial point in our human journey, we've lost sight of our true home, and our prevailing paradigm and narrative of materialism and separation is untenable. Ever increasing scientific evidence at all scales of existence, though, is showing that its narrative is fundamentally wrong. Instead, scientific breakthroughs are revealing the unified nature of reality, now aligning with universal wisdom and spiritually based teachings. The realization of our inherent unity is enabling a new and unitive narrative to emerge, a unitive narrative that vitally recognizes our fundamental interbeing and belonging with the whole community of our beloved planetary home, Gaia, and with the entire universe and its innate consciousness, meaning, purpose, and evolutionary flow. This unitive narrative invites us to inwardly hear the wisdom of our hearts and respect the complementarity of feminine and masculine attributes, and thus its unity expressed in diversity guides us to a remembered wholeness of both the inner being and the outer doing in our lives. It encourages us and empowers us to link up and lift up together as a hollow movement of transformational change and guided by principles and processes of cooperation, eco-governance, not ego governance, and pro-social rather than anti-social. A unitive narrative has been drafted by members of the Evolutionary Leaders SDG Thought Leaders Synergy Circle at this critical time to provide an emergent cosmological, planetary, interspiritual, and societal foundation to serve and support the conscious evolution of humanity and heal our collective worldview and ourselves from separation to a perspective of unity in diversity. Its unitive narrative gives us authentic hope to envision and co-create a love-based rather than a separation-based future, a future in which regenerative and sustainable development, unitive justice, and peace are natural outcomes of a world that works for all people and our beloved Gaia. To paraphrase philosopher Teilhard de Chardin, someday we shall harness the energies of love, and then, for the second time in the history of the world, humanity will have discovered fire. That someday is here and now. As we wake up to the radical reality of a new and unitive narrative, we'll also discover as a species, and perhaps for the first time, who we really and truly are, and who we can evolve to become, and how, after our long journey away, we can finally come home together.
That was magnificent, Jude. Thank you for preparing that. I love the beginning with fire and the ending with fire. And that someday is today. It's very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Thank you, Jude Caravan, for preparing that. And the unitive narrative will be also featured throughout World Unity Week and the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. So keep your eyes out for that. And thank you for being with us, Dr. Jude Caravan. So that someday is today. What an amazing thing to reflect on. But one of the perhaps the most famous quotes of Teilhard de Chardin that Jude used there. And it really is the fruits of so many incredible hearts and hands and minds that have come together to collectively do this. And without the support of Purpose Earth, we couldn't do this. We couldn't do this. And you'll be seeing some messages from Purpose Earth right across World Unity Week, the incredible work that they're doing now. Over close to 30 grant recipients around the world, small grassroots organizations that are getting funding and mentorship from this extraordinary organization, which is the vision of Emmanuel Kunzelman and Laura Rose. Purpose Earth is our primary sponsor for World Unity Week. So to share with us a message today also about his passion on the Holo movement is Emmanuel Kunzelman. Emmanuel, it's great to have you with us from Ibiza today, I believe. Welcome to World Unity Week.
Well, thank you, Ben. Yes, it is. It's wonderful to be with you all today. And I'm in Ibiza, Spain, very spiritual spot and a great place to share sentiments on coming home together. As Ben said, along with my lovely wife, Laura Rose, I'm the co-founder of Purpose Earth, which is the branch of Unity Earth dedicated to fundraising and sponsorships. And we are the primary sponsor for World Unity Week and the 99 Days to Peace. So this is what helps make all of this happen. And you too, as we all come home together, can help us be a part of all of this together by donating. purposeearth.org. You can go there and 100% of your donations will go to grassroots projects or direct sponsorships of World Unity Week. We've already distributed, as Ben said, some 30 grants and over $250,000 to deserving organizations around the world. So I'd just like to say a few words about Purpose Earth and how we work. It's really just a labor of love. And we think that activating these 99 days to peace comes through activating our hearts and giving to others. That is the true spirit of Purpose Earth. And the philosophy behind Purpose Earth is the Holo movement, a movement towards holism. It was a term coined by physicist David Bohm, and it discusses the idea of the unbounded flow between the implicate order and divine essence and our manifestation in the real world. And we are constantly coming home to that implicate order, to that divine essence, to become energized, and then we move out and activate in the real world once again. So that is the flow, that is the Holo movement, that is the grand movement of movements bringing us together here today, starting this unique yet eternal journey towards peace. And there's, of course, been talk of how this Holo movement, how this idea, how this coming together emulates nature. And I just like to leave us with a little analogy of how the Holo movement, the 99 days of peace and unity emulate nature, the way that bees go out and eventually form a swarm when they seek a new home. Perhaps you've seen a video of bees swarming to their new home. And when that home grows too small or inadequate, they have to seek another. And now we too, as humanity, are seeking that new home in our hearts, where the true love of the spirit and the sharing of oneness is where we really abide. And as we look for that home, just as the bees do, what happens is when one bee finds the perfect hive, for the new home of the bees. That bee doesn't make a beeline to the hive to occupy the best space and the most desirable real estate. No, that bee stops and waits and sends out a message, a chemical pheromone, to the next bee closest to him. And that bee stops and doesn't make a beeline and sends the message further afield and further till it meets the last bee farthest from the new home. And then that bee begins to approach the new home. And then as it joins the other bees further afield, they move forward. In human society, we do much the same. It's called the vow of the Bodhisattva. When we've seen the new home of inner enlightenment in our souls, of peace and unity, we don't dive into it to indulge and enjoy ourselves. We stop at the threshold and we take a vow like the bees as we emulate their nature, and we spread the word as far afield as we can to all sentient beings until they too have heard the call and come home together with us. That is the Bodhisattva vow. That is how the bees do it. And that is how we all come home together for World Unity Week, spreading the word far and wide. Many blessings and thank you. It's lovely to be here, Ben.
Oh, Emmanuel, thank you. Thank you and Laura Rose and Purpose Earth for everything you give and everything you do and everything you model. Because what's so amazing is Emmanuel isn't just a visionary about seeing these incredible patterns in reality. Is also modeling it for all of us. So we really deep bows to you, Emmanuel. Thank you. And the Hollow Movement Plenary, you'll see it in World Unity Week. You'll see a celebration of change makers, an incredible 90-minute program from Unity Earth, some wonderful stuff to keep an eye out for. But thank you again to you and Laura and everybody.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for your beautiful work and all of this organization, and to the entire team and all the support. It's just a beautiful coming home together and team effort. Thank you.
There's some busy bees out there.
There sure are.
All right. Well, we're next we have someone, another incredible. We're very blessed with the extraordinary individuals and souls around the world. Jonathan Granoff from the Global Security Institute is prepared a message for us about the 99 days of peace through unity, and 99 as a sacred number. Jonathan.
Thank you, Ben. And Emmanuel, I finally realized what "be here now" really means. What a perfect explanation. Unity. There are an infinite number of galaxies, solar systems coming into being and disappearing into infinity as we speak. And they're all unified. They're all unified by a mysterious power, the creator, sustainer, and absorber of all life, known by many names, but truly nameless, truly not bound by concept, birth, death, form, formlessness, or any of the aspects that the mind can grasp. But we live within this power, and it lives within us. And our connectivity to it is through qualifiers that make us human. The main one, of course, being love. But again, love is not a verb or a noun, it's a mystery. Now, this mystery, and it's truly a mystery in that it can't be bound, is expressed in 99 different ways in the Holy Quran, the revelation expressed by the Prophet Muhammad. And his blessing includes a reference to 124,000 prophets saying the same thing. Now, the Book of Life begins with the invocation of 2 of these 99 names. The first one being the name of the ineffable, God, Allah, Yahweh, Ya Allah. And then the Holy Quran and the Book of Life begins with this key to opening it. There's two names, they're dramatically interconnected, and they're living in all of us. And during these 99 names, I'm going to be referencing these 99 wonderful names of the divine that live within us and that we live within. And the first two of them are Rahman and Rahim. So the Quran begins, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, in the name of the divine creator, sustainer, absorber of all life, Allah, God, Yahweh, known by many names. These two names of compassion and mercy are the key to understanding the Holy Scripture of our lives. Now, it's kind of interesting when you think of these two names, because they're interconnected. Compassion is connectivity in feeling the joy and sorrow of other lives. There's a wonderful movie that I saw recently called Mission Joy, a dialogue of the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. And they were highlighting the folly of pursuing personal joy and happiness, and the wisdom of pursuing compassion and bringing compassion into action and life within our lives. So God is described as compassion and discoverable within compassion. Now, if we thought, oh, I'll only experience the joy of other lives, we wouldn't know the secret of compassion because we'd only be looking at the joy. But compassion is to feel the suffering of others as our own. And the action that comes out of that, the merciful action that comes out of that attribute of compassion, is to relieve the suffering of others as one's own. And the joy that comes out of that service is the peace and happiness and bliss that surpasses understanding. Now, it's not in saying the name that this comes into being, it's in the melting heart that opens up to the open space, which is where the source of compassion and mercy are found. So, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, O compassion, O mercy, two of the names of God. Now, Ben and I and many people on this call went to Greenland and saw the melting of the polar ice cap. It was extraordinary, the magnitude of it. If 150 years ago, someone had said, let's organize ourselves to melt the polar ice cap. Let's develop a machines, internal combustion engines that are going to heat up the planet sufficiently to melt the ice cap and change the very structure of this small planet, this precious planet Earth. One would have said, that's incredible, that's impossible. But we've done it. I'll never forget one of our dear brothers, Uncle Agungak, spoke at the United Nations at the Millennium Peace Summit and said, my brothers and sisters from the South, you've developed a technology to melt the polar ice cap. Please develop a technology to melt the heart. That power to melt the heart is compassion and mercy. The wise from time immemorial have instructed us to see the human family as one and to understand the power of love within all loves, the power of life within all lives, the power of the light of all consciousness, and the power that gives our heart power to beat. That power we call God. And the same qualities that bring us together as human beings, the names, the 99 wonderful names, which you will hear over these 99 days, brings us together with that power and brings us together as human beings. So may that mysterious power found within compassion and mercy be awake in all of us. And as the great Sufi master Baba Muhaiyaddin said, let us separate from ourselves that which separates us from one another. For those qualities that separate us from the source. And those qualities that bring us together with source. And that is unity. And may that be ours. Amen.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Jonathan. Magnificent. And we look forward. What a great contribution. The 99 names of God will be shared across the 99 names of peace through unity. It's all in, everyone all in, all traditions, all cultures coming together and finding ways to share together and share the gifts, the great gifts of all these different lineages. We're profoundly grateful to you, Jonathan, for all that you do and all that you bring. And we're excited about sharing and learning across these 99 days and learning and taking a deeper journey into the mystical reality of what the 99 names of Allah actually can mean for us as individuals and for communities as we go forward together into peace through unity. Thank you, brother. So we are now going to be going into a new section, which is all going to be the Global Coherence Pulse. I'm so delighted. I've been wanting to coordinate and work and create with Teresa Collins for a long time now. So this is a great joy, Teresa, to be here with you, reflecting on what a beautiful messages from around the world coming in here, coming home together, World Unity Week and the 99 Days of Peace through Unity. It's been a beautiful beginning to our opening ceremony today, Teresa, and we're excited about the pulse and the beautiful energy and spirit that you curate with all your co-creators for the Global Coherence Pulse. Thank you for doing this together with us.
Oh, thank you, Ben. It's been really fun. I was telling Ben that I wanted him to have the creating of this opening ceremony to be easy and fun and full of joy and not very stressful. And I think we managed that. And I just want to thank everyone that's gone so far for their beautiful messages. And everybody stayed right on time. And there was like a nice kind of flow to it, even though we have a full schedule. And it's amazing when we do that together. So yes, we've been doing great so far. And I'm excited about this next little segment where we can actually just drop in a little bit together. And that's what the Pulse and the Islands of Coherence has really been dedicated to, is to inspiring and empowering this growing global community to cultivate greater coherence in the heart of our daily lives and through us into the world. And we take time every month to actually create a space where we can do that. And we're going to be doing that today with a beautiful offering that I'll have Gary introduce in a moment. But I wanted to share just a little video that we recorded on a Pulse recently with Roland McCready. HeartMath is one of our founding partners of the Global Coherence Pulse. And I thought this message was really potent for what's really possible when we come together in heart-centered coherence. So Kaylin, if you just play that little clip from Roland.
The Global Coherence Pulse is really part of a larger citizen scientist project where we're really measuring the effects on the global fields from all of us being here together, and through the Global Consciousness Project, which we're also becoming the new home for. And so far, most, if not all, of the pulses are actually showing a significant effect on the global field environment. Yay, which is one of our suggestions there, is that it's not necessarily the amount of people to have global, measurable global effects, but how coherent we are, how when we come together in the heart, in a heart coherent state collectively, that we put out a bigger pulse. And that's really what this is all about. And as part of that larger work on really scientifically, I think, verifying what most of us intuitively already know, that is that we all are deeply interconnected with each other, with the earth, the trees, all natural systems. So we're really hoping to show that, and because for many, science is the new religion, and if science says, then we'll pay more attention to it, because it's really all about us being more responsible for being more self-responsible for the energies we're feeding the field. And so today.
So we've been actually registering each one of the pulses, and as he said, it's really making a difference. And it's not the number of people, but the quality of our coherence that has the impact. So as we're moving through this next segment where we can all drop in into the center of our hearts, know that we are creating a tsunami of love to blanket the planet. And I'm going to invite in Gary Malkin for a moment. Let's see, I can't seem to put his camera on. Gary, let's see. There we go. Add spotlight. So Gary and Shelley, I can bring Shelley in, but Gary and Shelley have been working on a very special piece for us from Coming Home Together, and we'll use it as the foundation of our dropping in to a deep centering together. So Gary, if you want to say something about that, and I'll just bring Shelley on just to also honor her part.
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. When I was moved by the introduction to Shelley and Jan's work and the eco-governance principles, I knew, given how vast it was, that there had to be a way to ground the information in not just our cognitive minds, but our hearts and souls and bodies as well. And as I've had the great honor and privilege to work and on an ongoing basis, as you know, Teresa, playing with the co-creation of 7 Days of Rest and Sacred Renewal at the beginning of this year, I knew that there was a transmission that had to happen directly from the frequency of Shelley's heart. And through the inspiration of that, we got Shelley to write and read and speak and this beautiful transmission. And I just really want you guys to be aware on a meta level that when we have a chance to listen, not just with our minds, but with our hearts and souls as well, there is a way in which we can infuse the frequency of the message in ways that go much more multidimensionally than cognitive alone. And so by having this recording, I found music that I had created a number of years ago and repositioned it to the microsecond that would support the optimal absorption of not only the message, but the frequency of the intention itself behind eco-governance. So as you listen to this, I want you to appreciate what Shelley did visually to enhance our capacity to, from a multi-sensory, multidimensional way, have a feast for our senses, celebrating our sensorial capacity to absorb wisdom in ways that will change us forever and that will last inside of us forever. And I want to encourage you, there'll be 2 versions of this recording to be available to all people in the world of the 99 days. That will be an inward-facing recording that you'll be able to listen to on an ongoing basis. This one is going to be something you'll be able to see for the first time. And I'm just thrilled to introduce Coming Home Together, a new photo montage and spoken word and music extravaganza that will be launched for its first showing at this moment right now. And thank you for the privilege of doing my passion, which is what I call alchemical wisdom, sharing spoken word with music in a way that unlocks our ability to listen with the heart and soul as well.
Yeah. And thank you, Shelley, for your beautiful work and transmission in this and all the visuals. And so we're going to start this journey with our eyes open so that we can feast in the visuals as well as deeply listen. And then Gary will continue our centering and our experience with a little bit of music. And that will be our pulsing the field.
One more thing. There is a tendency on Zoom to think that if it's not word driven, that there's the need for you to then go on and do something while it's happening. The fire of listening and looking together is a transformative experience in community. So I really want to encourage you to breathe and feel the ground under your feet and allow this to be a slower moving shared experience in the context of this community. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Kaylin, let's go in. Let's dive in together.
Sensing into this unique moment in time as we greet the essence of coming home together. At this time of great challenge and opportunity, we come home together to the original codes of creation, to our ancient knowing, to the wisdom of our hearts, to our embodied intelligence, to our roles as sacred stewards of the home we are gifted to enjoy and to share with all of life. We honor the hero's journey which we have been on, individually and collectively, over this and perhaps many lifetimes, during which we distanced ourselves from the true sense of home, from that familiarity with the foundations of life. We distanced ourselves from our sense of deep kinship with our relatives, our fellow species, and with the entire web of life. We honor our mythological journey through the dark forest, in which we confronted the demons of fear that reflected to us the experience of our power when disconnected from life. Now we celebrate this coming home together and the diverse offerings that we have brought from our unique travels through time back to our shared home. We lay our bundles down as humble gifts that have been carved through our experience of straying from the compass of our hearts and from our intimacy with the natural world. Now we embrace the power of love, of unity, of interdependence that comes from recognizing and honoring our ancient home, our mother, Earth, who births and nourishes and shelters the intricately interconnected community of life of which we are all part. Now we rise together to the next level of our own personal and collective authority, responsibility, and capacity as sacred stewards of Earth. We ask, how do we rebuild our collective home? How do we heal the damage we have caused? How do we learn from life how to live in greater integrity and coherence with ourselves, with each other, and with all beings, cultivating the health and vitality of Earth and all her children? How do we support the healthy evolution of peace and radiant harmony in diversity as we share and amplify our plentiful gifts and organize together as one, as many, for the benefit of all? Together, we have all we need to become all we can be as wise and loving, life-enriching stewards of our planetary home. May this auspicious time of homecoming be a nourishing foundation for the growing global community, uniting in love and wisdom in action for a thriving world but for all of life. And at this time of awakening, of maturation, of unifying, of coming home together, we bless this moment with our heartful presence, with the fullness of our being, with the richness of our imagination, with the power of our intention, sensing into the resonance, sensing into this field of connectivity, to this unified field of intention and action, and to the unique offering of your presence into the field, your gift, your part in this collective homecoming. Together, we have all we need.
Let's all breathe in what we just experienced together. Together, we have all we need. Just feel that abundance available to all of us, always. Laugh when we can, cry when we need to, scream when we need to, apologize when we should, love whenever we can. We can always love. As we pulse this frequency together, we are coming home to ourselves, to our loved ones, to our communities, to our countries, to our planet, and to the universe, the one song that is the one heart of all.
Let's pulse this love that we're feeling to our dear brother Gary and to Shelley for this beautiful, beautiful invocation of our coming home. Just let them feel washed in our love, our embrace. And I'd love for us to send a wave of love to John and Becky and to all of the team who has been working so hard, Ben, everyone really just putting in hours and hours to bring this moment here right now for us to step in and say yes to. And it's just soothe them with our love and lift them up so that they're full for this week ahead. And let us send this love like a tsunami across this planet, touching everything, everyone. Let no molecule be left untouched by our love in this moment now. And lastly, bring your hands into your own heart and send this love that we share together, this coming home, right into the center of your own heart so that you are fueled with courage, with commitment, with yes, to embody peace through unity today and every day for the rest of our days. Yes. Together in heart-centered coherence, our impact is exponentially greater than the sum of our parts. And every single part is needed right now. Kaylin, let's play the transformance of the invitation to unity, which I think is a perfect one for this moment to close off our pulsing.
You are invited to experience unity. It's time to put aside the differences that divide us. And embrace the beauty of each one of us being different, being unique, being ourselves. In the essence of who we truly are. A beautiful array of human beings across the planet. So many different ways of being human. So let us get to know each other. Let's spend time with each other. let's learn from each other. And let's open our hearts to each other. And let's find the unity that exists right in the middle of the richness of our diversity. We are human. We are unique. We are one.
I love that. Celebrating the unity that exists in the heart of our diversity. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for taking some time out of this beautiful opening ceremony to pulse the planet with our heart-centered coherence and love. And we are going to be doing a coherence pulse every day, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, right before the evening plenary session. So Gary, Julie Kroll, Dot Mayer, and I, and maybe some special guests every day will come together following the 7 themes, the foundations of life, celebrating each one as we pulse the planet with our love every day. So join us in that. And thank you, Gary. Thank you, Shelley. And thank you, everyone. Every heart matters. Beautiful. Ben, back to you, my friend. We're doing so good.
Wow.
We're doing so good.
That was amazing. That was amazing, Teresa. Thank you so much, you and Gary. And, you know, Shelley invited me to watch that video beforehand. And I said no, because I wanted to experience it here live for this ceremony. And oh my goodness, what an incredible work. Gary's music, Shelley's words, the images that Shelley also chose to go with. There's a labor of love. Hours and hours and hours, half a week's work has gone into that from both of them. And just as a freely given gift for everybody to increase the coherence and the resonance. Amazing, Teresa. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Global Coherence Pulse for everything you do and bring. You can feel the flow of what you bring, Teresa. You are extraordinary, and deep bows of gratitude to you. And yeah, 5 p.m. every day. Here in room 1 is going to be the Coherence Pulse right before the evening plenary. So that's going to be great. That was such a beautiful video. I look forward to watching that again and again as we journey through these 99 days of peace through unity. We are blessed with such incredible community, and we have a special representation through our ambassadors for World Unity Week, and particularly this year where the ambassadors are also standing with us all for the 99 days of peace through unity. And we're going to be hearing from some of our amazing and beautiful and wonderful ambassadors over this next little period of time. And we're going to start with Sri and Kira, who are here with us in the room to give us a blessing on day 1 of the 99 days of peace through unity. So if we can welcome Sri, welcome Kira. Wonderful to have you with us. Welcome to World Unity Week. Welcome to day 1. Blessings and gratitude to you for being with us.
Oh, well, you know, first and foremost, our hands are still filled with the beauty of that video, with the beauty of what you are all doing. So Ben, as you quickly got out of there, we were sending our appreciation back to all of you and sincerely inviting us all to just take another moment. Notice what's already happening. You know, whether or not you're standing here in the Yucatan, which Sri and I are, here for the entire week and moving through all of the sacred sites, miracles already unfolding as this beautiful opening today began. The miracles began unfolding here in real time. So even just being here now was one of those miracles.
You know, we're honored and grateful to participate,
Yes.
and all of the many hands and many hearts that have co-facilitated this.
What you've done.
The videos, the meditations, the inspiration to become more coherent and more anchored in our heart centers is indeed the pathway, is indeed the anchorship that we embrace and that we are so delighted to participate with every one of you.
So bringing our hands into our own heart center, whether it is the base of our ascended heart, the physical heart, wherever the divine gift of peace, love, and joy, Shanti, Bhakti, and Ananda reside for you. Maybe right now in this moment, remember that in the experience of the week ahead, call forward that beautiful transparency, that beautiful naked authenticity, the moment where it's if not now, when. You know, so often, so many are in that not now, when moment on the side of the fear. How about if not now, when? This is the moment where consciousness evolves into that state of being that transcends anything other than that which is emerging in divine perfection. That's the gift we're on. That's the gift we're all modeling. May this week and those 99 days ahead bring us to the shepherding of the anchoring of the pyramid of peace at the center of the world as that resonant gong that sends out that complete signal of harmony that transcends anything a mind could co-create. May we each dive into the integrity of our own recognition and the eternal smile that for everything that is before us, it's as simple as what in me invited this to be, and to continue to evolve through that blessing. Feeling our hands igniting with so much love and presence. Shri.
You know, I want to remind us all that every moment is a choice. Every moment is an opportunity. And regardless of what you may have witnessed, if we take a conscious breath, let's do this together now. A conscious breath into our hearts. Just imagine you're breathing in golden light. One more time together. True peace is a transcendent compassion. It is the energy of the beginning of conscious co-creation, of wholesome interaction. And everything we do together is a choice to participate, to expand, and to nourish each other. Breathe. Trust.
Always. Notice your hands again. Notice your consciousness expanding beyond that which seeks to limit, in the freedom of that which you are and the safety to be that. Shri and I arrived in Cancun a few days ago and immediately knew we did not belong there. And because we canceled everything and immediately left for Merida, yesterday we were brought to the city of divine illumination, where tomorrow, as part of the emergent blessing of this experience, in room 1, and I believe 12:21 Eastern, we will be bringing you miracles that are emerging because the new world is yours to claim. Perhaps breathe in the gift of your freedom and your joy, and knowing it's really as easy as we all invite it to be. So let's have a blast. It is our moment, and you know that. So Ben, thank you for offering humanity this moment. Thank all of you that are saying yes, and with all of my heart, join us live tomorrow. You can either join Shri and I early at Shri and Kira Live, an hour before we're on. There's a video going up. I'm sure Karuna can talk about it. But Ben, I don't want to go there. I want to be right here with you and your gorgeousness and everything that you're emitting to the planet. We are so grateful.
A big hug to everyone. We're so
Yes.
touched and appreciative for the sincerity that we are bathing in right now.
Sincerity, love, presence, miracles.
Magnificent. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Shri. Thank you, Kira from Yucatan. And you're going to be teaching and doing presenting right across the week. And thank you for sharing that testimony that that miracles have begun as we begin these 99 days of peace through unity. We need them, and we welcome them, and we embrace them. And we are each part of that becoming and unfolding. So thank you so much, Shri. Thank you, Kira, and all the best for the rest of your journey. Wow, from Yucatan all the way through to Japan, we are truly traversing the world. Our next ambassador, Yuka Sayonji from Bayako Shinko Kai, may peace prevail on earth. So many of us have the peace poles. We've said the prayers all over the earth, and it's a tremendous honor, Yuka Sayonji, to have you be an ambassador with your sisters for the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, and it's an honor to have you with us on Day 1 World Unity Week. Yuka-san.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Ben-san and Teresa-san, and for every one of you joining here. My heart is so full and my soul is feeling like it came back home, and it's all because of each one of you contributing and your energies and your presence, and I feel just so honored to be here. Ben has just asked if that I could speak about the global cooperation and for us to work for peace together. And I was thinking, and I just wanted to share you one story, if it's okay. And my dear friend was on the boat of Hoklea for 3 months, taking a journey on the Hoklea, the traditional Polynesian voyaging canoe. And of course, there's not even a compass in this boat. And they journey on with the star signs and all of this. And she was on this boat for 3 months. And sometimes the cloud would hide the stars. They can't even find the way of the directions. And sometimes there's a storm, and it's such a small boat that they fear for death at times in a situation. And whenever these things happen, the captain would come together and they pray together. And she was saying that even amongst this threat or the fear of death, she always had this calmness of peace, and she didn't know why. And whenever they were lost of direction, sometimes a dolphin would come and just touch the boat to the right direction. And she experienced this amazing experience in this journey. And when she landed back to the land, that was when she knew why all these things happen and why that there was so much peace and calmness during her voyage. Because she didn't know, but there was a people called the land crew who was always praying for the Hoklea boat every single day at a specific time. And so whenever the captain said, let's pray together, she then realized that the crew meant the crew on the boat, but also the crew on the land crew. And the prayers of the land crew was giving them energy and giving them this universal life and energy so that they can work all together as one, so that the dolphins could help, and so that even the clouds, you can't see the star, the direction, that there's a sign in the message of where we can go move forward. And so she was really deeply grateful for the land crew who was supporting them and in their journey. And to me, I hope that we all can be the land crew for each other. I'm sorry, because we're all riding this journey on life on this Hoklea. And sometimes we can't stop the storms from happening, and we can't stop the clouds from hiding us, but we can be the land crew for each other, to give that energy to each other so that we can find our direction way back home, and to really reveal ourselves as our wholeness, because we're not just living as an individual, we are connected with the source. And I think it was Wayne Dyer who said, ego, the definition of ego is to edge God out. And I love that definition. And so we want to invite God back into our lives, into ourselves. And I feel one practice is my grandfather's prayer, may peace prevail on earth. because by offering May Peace Prevail on Earth, we're becoming the land crew, sending out this love and energy to all the journeys around the world. And so I hope, just as one way, we can be the land crew through prayer, but there are many ways to help each other amongst our journey. But I hope that this kind of global cooperation can let us become whole and unite and to help and support each other in our journey. So thank you so much. May peace prevail on earth.
Oh, thank you for that incredible, beautiful story, that powerful story of journeying through the storm. That's so resonant, Yuka. You'll hear John and many others talk about the magic canoe that we're in, and it's that vessel that we're traveling together in. But that call that you've got, and just the depth of your emotion and sincerity, that we hold each other in this spirit of prayer and in this spirit of care as we travail through the storms together. We are together, and it means so much to us to have you with us. So thank you, and thank you for everything you and Fumi-san and everyone in the organization is doing to fulfill the prayer of your grandfather. May peace prevail on earth. We're with you, we're together, and we're holding you in our hearts always. And we look forward to your plenary event too during World Unity Week, which will be all about this power of prayer and how important it is for us to hold each other and be the land crew for each other. Yuka, thank you so much for being with us. Yuka got up at 4 a.m. In Tokyo to be with us. We're blessed by your presence and we're grateful. Thank you. Thank you. We are going to hear now from someone who truly is an ambassador of a higher way of living, somebody who's integral to Unity Earth in the origin and in the now and in the future, somebody who is, for evolutionary leaders, is really weaving and stewarding the synergy circles in extraordinary ways, the convener of the Voice America radio show. In fact, if I listed everything that this individual does, we would be out of time. So I'm going to go straight to the one, the only, Dr. Kurt Johnson. Dr. Kurt Johnson. Kurt, welcome. We'll bring Kurt up.
I'm trying to pin his video, but it's not showing up. Let's see.
Okay.
Kurt, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Yeah.
There he is, looking dapper as well. Kurt, wonderful to have you with us. Welcome back to World Unity Week, and this is day one. And I just want to say real quickly, of the infinite number of incredible gifts that Kurt has given to the world, Kurt introduced me to Avon Madison. I'll never forget that when I first spoke to her on the phone many years ago. And of course, these 99 days of Peace Through Unity really are a gift and in honor of Avon and Philip and many others. But just thank you, Kurt. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. And welcome to World Unity Week.
Yeah, so thank you all so much. Now, when I got this invitation, I saw it as a really wonderful chance to do a short remembrance of two of the people that we are celebrating and honoring during World Unity Week. And that is, of course, Avon Madison and Philip Hellmich. Now, my work and friendship with them went back just about 20 years. And so I wanted to especially just reflect a moment on how much has changed with the movement since back then and now in this full-blown internet age. Now, according to Wikipedia, the real public internet age started about 2004 with what's called Internet 2.0, which was preceded by Internet 1.0 in about 1990, when it was mostly just a commercial service. Well, in 2004, we had just done the Barcelona Parliament of World Religions with Brother Wayne Teasdale, who had coined the word interspirituality in now his famous books. And then, of course, Brother Wayne transitioned very suddenly in 2005. So actually, Philip, Avon, and I and others then started doing the early interspiritual programming, which was through a network back then, which was called the Aspen Grove and was connected to the late Father Thomas Keating, who went on to found the Contemplative Outreach and the Monastic Interreligious Dialogue and the 9 points of agreement among the world's religions, and so many other ventures that are so well known today. Now, back then, you'll remember, and maybe with a little bit of a smile, that's when we all had conference call numbers. So everybody remembers, I hope, freeconferencecall.com. So actually every Friday, Avon, Philip, myself, Claudia Wells, David Nichols, Cynthia Jurs, and Leslie Meehan had a conference call every Friday, which also actually turned out to be a support group. And thinking back to that now, I realize, wow, you know, what an opportunity to have had that intimate time with them back then. And of course, then we all went on to do so many other things, which now continue today. So what I want to just say in closing is to remind us in that context of how the movement has grown. And today we have this amazing program going out all over the world through what's now become the full-blown internet 20 years later. And to give thanks to all of you for this amazing opportunity that we have together, and especially in this moment to remember these two pioneers who were so dear to our heart and our vision, Avon Madison and Philip Hellmich. And may our memories of them truly be a blessing. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kurt. I know you've got lots of programs coming up as well during the week, and thank you for presencing both the history there and going back, you know, to the pioneering work that you have done with Avon and many others. We are definitely standing on the shoulders of giants, and we thank you for being with us today, Kurt, and for everything.
My pleasure.
The next speaker is Ambassador Musihailu. Let me just say a few words about the United Religions Initiative. The URI are foundational partners of Unity Earth, and everything we had done on the global road to 2020, building up over those years from 2016 to 2020, was in partnership with the URI. We say we are joined at the heart with the United Religions Initiative. I'll have the honor of interviewing Bishop Bill Swing as a plenary in World Unity Week, thanks to Monica Willard's creativity. But Ambassador Musi, for those of you who know him and those who don't, is a real living treasure. So from Ethiopia, Kaylin, we have the video from a beloved brother, Ambassador Musihailu of the United Religions Initiative.
Dear brothers and sisters, I bring you greetings of peace and blessings on behalf of members of United Religions Initiative from different parts of the world. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to join you for the opening ceremony of the World Unity Week. It is indeed high time for all of us to join hands together to promote a culture of peace, compassion, interfaith harmony, unity in diversity, and to transcend the trivial differences we have so that we can create a better future for this generation and generation yet to come. And also to be the stewardship of Mother Earth, the environment. One practical action in this endeavor that can help us to bring unity, compassion, forgiveness, reconciliation, and restoring the human dignity is the teaching of the Golden Rule. So on this special opening ceremony of the World Unity Week, I would like to appeal to each and every one of us to live and act according to the teaching of the Golden Rule, which says, treat others the way you want to be treated. We need to promote this universal principle of life throughout the world, as it will help us, as I said earlier, to promote peace, human dignity, harmony, and also to treat Mother Earth the way we want to be treated. As an interfaith organization, URI been promoting this core value. And I would like really to recite the teaching of the Golden Rule from the different holy books as it is stated in the Golden Rule poster. Let me read out the different saying of the Golden Rule, and I want to emphasize my message on the teaching of the Golden Rule, as it is a practical action that will help us to move from conflict to peaceful coexistence, and also to bring unity and harmony and sustainable peace. In native spirituality, it says, we are as much alive as we keep the earth alive. In Jainism, the teaching of the Golden Rule says, one should treat all creatures in the world as one would like to be treated. In Hinduism, it says, this is the sum of duty. Do not do to others what would cause pain if done to you. Buddhism, treat not others in a way that you yourself would find hurtful. The Baha'i Faith, lay not on any soul a load that you would not wish to be laid upon you, and desire not for anyone the things you would not desire for yourself. Judaism, what's hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor. This is the whole Torah. All the rest is commentary. In Islam, it says, not one of you truly believes until you wish for others what you wish for yourselves. In Christianity, it says, in everything, do to others as you would have them do to you, for this is the law and the prophet. In Sikhism, it says, I'm a stranger to no one, and no one is a stranger to me. Indeed, I am a friend to all. Unitarianism, it says, we affirm and promote respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part. Taoism, it says, regard your neighbor's gain as your own gain, and your neighbor's loss as your own loss. Confucianism, it says, one word which sums up the basis of all good conduct, loving kindness. Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself. Zoroastrianism, do not do unto others whatever is injurious to yourself. So if we all live and act based on this universal principle of life, the Golden Rule, there will be a true unity, harmony, peaceful cohabitation. Therefore, once again, I appeal to each and every one of us to live based on this value and to promote. May the day come for us to see true unity and harmony.
Yes, Ambassador Musihalu, with the beautiful teachings and the wisdom of the Golden Rule. I'm just going to click over to gallery view for a moment, have a look at all these wonderful, wonderful, beautiful souls and faces that are here in the room. Are we ready for some music, Teresa? Do you think we're ready for some music? We're ready.
I think we're really ready for some music.
Well,
this is going to be really fun. Everybody should really strap in for this one.
oh my goodness, this is special. It's all special. It's all special, but this is special.
This is
Because
really
this
special.
This is the live premiere by Kristen Hoffman of the theme song, the amazing, incredible, catchy, uplifting, profoundly lyrical theme song, 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. So let's get Kristen up here. Let's bring Kristen up here. And sister, what a joy to be here with you, Kristen, here in World Unity Week. And my goodness, you have been talking about beavering away, or the busy bees. You have been so busy working on this track, bringing in tracks from all over the world. I think Quadro Spiri's here with us in the opening. You have obviously Eric Rubaska and Pookie and Bob and so many people, Premick, Russell Tubbs, so many people contributed their genius to this. But it's awesome, and I know it's taken a huge labor of love to give birth to it, Kristen. Thank you, and we're about to have the world premiere. So over to you, Kristen, to introduce it.
Oh, thank you so much, Ben. This has been such an incredible opening ceremony, and I am just full of excitement to premiere this song. I feel like this has been one of the most beautiful collective musical efforts that I've had the honor of being a part of and helping to orchestrate in this lifetime as a musician. It just is so beautiful when it all works. And we put out the invite to some amazing musicians. And I just want to give a shout out to Quadro Spiri, who's here, because he's definitely featured in this song in such an incredible way. And he came back with just such, a powerful, powerful hip hop part in the center of the piece that you're going to hear shortly. And so much love to all who contributed. And Ben, big kudos to you as well. We got on the phone one night, we had this vision, and Ben was like already ready to go. And so much of the inspiration for this song came from you, Ben. So thank you for lifting my heart every day. And I'm just so excited that it's here. So should we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yay. Okay. I'll be right with you. Here we go. Let me tell you about the lie we've been living in for centuries, millennia. They say peace through domination's justifiable while building up the arsenal. All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear's so divisive and the lies so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. Raise your eyes, you are the possibility. Nurturing love is the greatest remedy. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 We don't all have to make the same choice to know respect and empathy. To be the change, gonna take a new mind frame of forgiveness, one earth and family. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating the seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 Quadro Spiri.
Taking it from here, Sister Hoffman, we give thanks to the Most High. Shout out to all the family conscious. We'll be traveling to higher dimensional fields of enlightenment where life is the essence of existence. Yes. Peace to every soul that works to bring in light and life. The light workers, the mystics, ambassadors, and all from the four corners of the four waters. All the saviors among the many, many cultures. Honored to be the one to bring to you the light this morning, afternoon, or evening according to your timeline. The one that is the truth and I'ma preach it until global unity becomes a reality, please. Yes. 99 days of peace we can have it in 99 ways and 99 places. Achieving global unity, brotherhood is key. Tune into the spirit, let your vibe raise. Blessings, blessings.
Lift your voice, your unique mission is a key. Listen deep and we'll all find harmony. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 Just give me peace through unity. 99 days of peace through unity. Peace through unity. 99 days of peace through unity. 99 days of peace through unity. Go
Oh,
team!
yes.
Yes! We did it! We did it! Yes!
That was awesome. Live premiere, Kristen Hoffman.
Yay! Quadjo, it was like the best when you came on screen, and then Pookie! Where'd Pookie go? Pookie, you did such a good job. You and Bob sending in your parts, and Yuka. Oh, I love you, beloved, and Summer dancing. Whenever I was producing the song, I was seeing Summer dancing in my mind, like every day. She was like my muse, my dance muse. And then Pookie's smile and Quadjo's heart and just, oh. And Premique Russell Tubbs is the one who is playing the incredible flute. And then Eric Roboska on guitars. Just so much love. We did it, team. And I just really want to send deep prayers out that this song can serve us all. Oh, there's Bob. Great work, you guys. Great work. May this song just really go to work in the world and serve this peace movement and serve these 99 days and this incredible theme so we can just tap in deeper and dance deeper and, celebrate through music. So my prayer is just that this song can really go to good work in the world. Thank you, Ben, for just feeling it and inspiring us to just say yes.
It's a catchy tune. It's a catchy tune. Thank you, Quadjo, all the way from Ghana, for being with us. I know it's late at night over there. How are you, brother? Oh, we need to.
Yes, Ben, I'm great. I'm good. I'm in Ghana. Yes, it's quite late, but I'm tuned in and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every bit of the opening ceremony.
Yeah. You are tuned in. You are definitely tuned in. Thank you for bringing that into the music, the higher consciousness that comes through. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful beings, musical artists that are blessing the field of world unity with your gifts and your generosity. Thank you, Kristen. This is a masterpiece. And the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it from you have absolutely then created something of enormous value. So yes, we will share it far and wide and deep. 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, bringing it out there. It's on Bandcamp. We'll put the link in the chat so people can, it's a free download so everybody can get hold of it. And it'll be on Spotify soon, Kristen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love you all. Just so excited for World Unity Week. May the peace begin.
We are.
And never stop.
May the peace
Love
begin
and
and never
light.
stop. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you so much. And thank you for that beautiful live performance. What an amazing couple of hours it's been, Tracy. We started, with Patricia Ann Davis and that incredible, beautiful Indigenous blessing onto Audrey and her incredible blessing. Pookie's speaking life into all of this. I don't want to forget anybody, but Konya and Salman Chisti, and then Jerusalem with Shelley, and down to Yucatan with Shri and Kira, right across the world. Yuka, Sayonji, Kurt Johnson. Oh my goodness, it's been absolutely amazing. And the incredible gift of that video, that the musical video that Gary and Shelley have produced. It's just incredible. And we're now going to go into the final segment, and we're going to begin with another profound opening and solemn embarkation into these 99 days of peace through unity from the extraordinarily brilliant Dot Maver from Global Silent Minute, and so many other. We're talking about Renaissance people. We were talking about Kurt before. If I said everything that Dot is connected to, we'd never end. So it's an honor to have you with us, Dot. And thank you for the heartfelt conviction to really bring these 99 days of peace through unity to the world. Because it's one thing to have an inspiration, it's a very different thing to actually bring it out. And because of your courage and efforts and tireless connection and work that is beginning, we are now day one. So no longer the someday or the one day, we are day one. And over to you, Dot Maver.
Oh, bless you, Ben. Day one, and I want to channel Rick Ulfik for a minute. Me to we. It's all about we. It's all about group. What an amazing opening. What an amazing community. So as we open World Unity Week, coming home together and take this first step of our 99-day journey of peace through unity toward a thriving world for all of life, it is a heartfelt joy to dedicate this global silent minute to peace through unity. As we intentionally come home together, offering our unique contributions in sacred unity to the benefit of all life. The power of silence is greater than we know. Let us presence in the one heart and experience the resonance of silence as action in sacred unity. Let us prepare to go into the silence together with our shared intention of peace through unity toward a thriving world for all of life. With a deep breath, we activate the spirit of peace in our own hearts. And we unite our fiery hearts across distance. And now we invite all those on the other side of the veil to join us. And we name Avon and Philip. And when you hear the Tibetan singing bowl, we have entered 1 minute of silence as action in sacred unity. Om Shanti. As we open World Unity Week, coming home together, and take this first step of our 99-day journey of peace through unity toward a thriving world for all of life, we intentionally come home together, offering our unique contributions to the benefit of all life. Realizing beauty, expressing the joy of our community, sharing our talents and our resources, and restoring sacred relationship during World Unity Week with the foundations of life, as we intentionally learn, practice, and cultivate peace through unity within the intricate and exquisite diversity of the entire web of life. The extraordinary invitation of this time is to play our part in a quantum leap in the evolution of consciousness. What is our potential as we unite and come into coherence together to build a community expressing peace through unity, holding each other and all of life in our hearts? As we come home together in community, we might pose the question, what can happen when we collectively and intentionally place our vast potential, resources, and creativity in the spirit of cooperation and right relationship for 99 days in a shared experience of creating the world we want to live in together? What will we realize during Peace Week 2022 in September? How far can we stretch our creative imagination, the power of our collective intention and action, as we bring all our resources and focus to bear at this extraordinary time in evolution? Yes, we can imagine a new system of eco-centered governance, of people working together in peaceful relationships for the good of the whole. Yes, we can imagine a thriving world for all, with vitalizing forms of value creation, sharing, and exchange dedicated to ensuring that the core needs of all humans and animals are met everywhere. Yes, we can imagine a world beyond judgment and division as we work together to address the social and ecological challenges we face, and so much more. The planets in our solar system, traveling in rhythm with sacred purpose, are encouraging and supporting our evolutionary quantum leap forward as Mother Earth realizes her sacred evolutionary path. We can achieve what we can imagine. Let's hold that in the fullest potential as our hearts lead the way in the field of coherence. We are creating together an opportunity to practice and cultivate peace through unity. We are moving beyond a human-centered experience to experience as humans the capacity of full, loving cooperation with the entire community of life, to live in right relationship, to have an eco-centered experience leading to real systems change. And throughout the 99 days, we are invited to offer our unique contributions and our best thoughts and actions into the field so that we can self-organize, taking shared responsibility and shared leadership to actually offer to life a community cooperating in loving, coherent interaction with and service of all life. Let's realize together what that looks like, feels like, shows up as. Let's be willing to be surprised. It is always and ever about love. And in our field of resonant heart coherence, we are at choice. Does this bring more love into the world? Let's imagine and bring into direct and immediate action the unlimited potential for the regeneration of Earth and all her inhabitants for these 99 days, knowing that the power of our collective intention and action is unlimited. So much love.
So beautiful, Dot. So powerful. Thank you. That invocation to really embrace and lean into these 99 days and what's possible in 99 days. What isn't possible in 99 days? We'll find out as we declare it all and go deep into it as you're calling us to do, Dot.
Thank you, Ben.
Beautiful.
And away we go.
And away we go. So the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity begin with World Unity Week in June, and we build up to the climax, the real moment in Peace Week in September. It will be the 40th anniversary of the first International Day of Peace, and there are groups and organizations, platforms and individuals coming together from all around the world to participate in Peace Week 2022. What can we do planet-wide in September? That's really what a lot of this is. This convening in World Unity Week is looking down 3 months to Peace Week in September. But World Unity Week is where it begins. And the work and the effort and the time and the love and the preparation that's gone into World Unity Week is enormous, particularly from these next two. John Raymer and Becky Suzik, come on up here. We've got John Raymer has been busy for days and days on end, getting the schedule ready, getting it so that it's user-friendly, John, in our third World Unity Week. We've learnt from the last two, and there's the Magic Canoe. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Day One Opening Ceremony. Becky Suzik, Reverend Becky Suzik, welcome to you two, and over to you two.
Hey, congratulations to everyone. All I'm doing is paddling in this incredible canoe with everybody's expressions of unity here. That's what makes us float. It's really clear. So I may get a lot of credit for the pulling of it together, but it is you and me and all of us together. It is beautiful to see, and we're going to show it to you.
Can we show gallery view for a second, though? I'm bursting.
Yeah, I want to hear more from you, Becky. Again, congratulations on your ordination. And even though this wasn't a major event happening for you in New York with your family, you were still right there. I mean, so many of us are really going above and beyond for this. This is the most,
just connecting with everybody here. It is such a joy. It is such an honor that we all have this moment together to honor each other and each other's gifts that we need in this world. And our sacred presence is the greatest gift we can give for ourselves and for each other. And so here we are in this magic canoe, John, and we're doing this together with so many brothers and sisters and others who are here doing this work together. And we can't wait to show you how you're going to find your way through World Unity Week and through the 99 Days of Peace. We're just so grateful. It's been such an incredible journey for the third World Unity Week. Here we are.
Yeah. So everybody, thanks. Thanks for being patient. If there's any way you sent an email and didn't hear back yet, and all of that, that's all part of how we care for each other here. This is about love and compassion. And we're doing our best, I promise, and we will do better. But there was a big concern coming into it for me this year. Everyone said, why can't you just give me the schedule? I just want to see the schedule. Now, part of the problem with all that is that the schedule's being made. In fact, it's still being made. And you who are room stewards know exactly what I'm talking about. And we only want to get your cards polished, your events, and put them onto the schedule. But here's where they'll get to go. So let's just take a look and see what we can actually do together here. So there's a couple ways to navigate one world. Some of you like this map. I do too. But some of you said, well, wait a minute, I just want to see all the events. So if I click here, and this is true for your phone or your tablet, you could scroll down and just see all the events. Now, they're not all here because they're not all done, but we're working on getting today's and tomorrow's and the day after there. And any one of these, if you want to see more, you can click on more information and it'll show you more. And then you want to see, well, wait a minute, what room was this? And I don't want to just see all the events, so you're going to be able to navigate through this as well to be able to select a category here. Categories is a term used to describe these different rooms. So let's say I want to see what's happening in awakening collective consciousness. And now it's just showing me that. And these are just the events in that room. So you can move either between rooms or all the events. Or if you'd prefer, like I started here, you could say, let's navigate from one world, the big picture. This is our map. This is where we're going to be hanging out for the next 100 days. I'm giving us one day after the 99 days. Continue. And anytime I click on any of these beautiful space, Kara Stonehouse did her genius work again here. But I can click here. It's going to take me down here. I can learn more about each of the rooms that are in that space. Oh, I want to know more about what's going on in room 1. I click here. That takes me to that page dedicated to each room. That'll show you all the events dedicated in that room. So it's really, I think, as intuitive as I could think of how to make it. If you want to promote what we're doing, the best way to do that is we gave you a way through Facebook. So look, when I click on Facebook event feeds, because we've been encouraging everyone to make a Facebook event about the event that you're hosting. So people can come here, see them all and say, oh, I want to view it on Facebook, or I want to share it. We can make a difference right now, all of us, by spreading the word and getting it out. And if I get it out to the people I know, and Becky gets it out to the people some of the people that I know are going to know you, Becky, and that's the game here. That's how we...
Do you remember about 6 weeks ago, Sister Jenna challenged each of us? And so if you all didn't hear Sister Jenna's challenge, I'm going to reiterate it because it is really important. So I believe we are the new media. It is us. We are the new media. We are the unitive media, and we are doing things towards healing, regeneration, restorative justice, all of these incredible things that we all care so much about. We are right here in the room here together, and it is up to us to share. So her challenge was that we think of 10 people that we personally invite, not just a text message, but you reach out. So identify 10 people in your life who you think would be blessed to receive an invitation. This event is freely given. We do this all because we believe in this work so much. So we want to bless you and 10 of your friends or family. So please become a spokesperson for World Unity Week.
Yeah.
Get out there and tell people about this. Invite them. We've got at the beginning of these 8 days together, and we can be the algorithm. We don't have to depend on Facebook or any other thing. We can do it ourselves. We really, really want to do this, and we're doing this for love. It's a currency of us, and so please, if you got anything from today, I feel so full. We get what you get, you share with other people that you love. It is such a beautiful possibility. So please, I challenge everyone to do that.
Right. This is what peace through unity looks like. That's kind of this theme that I'm carrying when I find things like, wait a minute, if anyone sees that video and hears Kristen's song, if that doesn't resonate with them, I would be shocked. I mean, you've got all the tools you need to bring hope to a world so hungry for some good news.
Yeah.
We are the good news. This is what social looks like. This is a prospiracy. There's a bunch of us determined to actually make this world right.
We are.
Each other and walk that path together. And you know what? That's all we got to do. Just right here, right now. Take care of each other one step at a time. Yes. Like in the spirit of the Japanese word gambate. Right? Do your best. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. So we're here to serve. We've got a hub. There's a special dedicated.
Yes, I wanted to tell you about that. My screen. Let me scooch over. Look. So every single Trello board has this image on it. Wait. And the hub is open as many hours as we can have personed by people who are there to help answer questions. If you are new to World Unity Week or to a convergence and need help navigating, you're interested in a particular topic, pop by the hub. There are volunteers there from Team Up who are there to help you find your way, find what's yours to experience, what's yours to attend in all of our different Zoom rooms that we have going. So you can find this. It's actually, John, can you share the One World again and show people where it is right on the One World? You go to worldunityweek.org and you'll find the little fairy sitting on top of the mushroom, right?
Right, hold on.
You got it? And you click there and it takes you to that the sacred giving tree space.
All right, so I'm going to navigate there.
Yeah,
Go right
let's
up to
show
One
you.
World. You see a little hub there?
There, click on that. And then you can click on that button there and it's going to take you to a card that is on one of our Trello boards. This happens to be the board of boards. And right there is a link that you can click on that will take you to the Zoom room that I hang out in there. John hangs out in there. Sometimes we're in 2 different Zoom rooms. We get Zoom loopy going in different Zoom rooms, but we're there to help and to support you because the hub stands for Here You Belong. And indeed you do. We're so grateful that you found us. We want to encourage you to register if you're watching our live stream at worldunityweek.org so you can get some love in your inbox over the next 8 days and find your way into the Magic Canoe and join us
All
to
right,
this
all right,
incredible
hold on.
adventure.
Someone said that went too fast. Let's go slower. So look, this is what a mass collaboration looks like. We've never done it like this before, right? So this is worldunityweek.org. Everything you need is here. The schedule, all the events, what's happening on the one stream and all those Facebook events, you can get all of those right off the schedule. But if you like to navigate through that map, you click on One World. And One World has these different spaces. That's what these are when you mouse over. And if I click on this one, that's how I see where the hub is. That's going to take me down this page where I can see room 1, I can see the Global Fire Ceremony room, or I can visit the hub. Or I could scroll down through here. Every one of these convergence rooms has its own incredible, here, I click here, room schedule. It's going to take me there. I'm going to see the room. I'm going to get a description of that room. And I'm going to see the schedule of presentations and offerings being made in that room. And if I want to get into the details, I can click and go into the Trello board that's being worked on and cooked up right now for the days to come. This is happening in real time. We are doing this right now. And we're not like doing this for you to watch, right? We're doing this together. And everything you've got to bring and all your concerns and all that, that's valid, and we need to hear it and know it. We're going to get better that way. That's the only way. I promise to stay open. I promise to be generous. I promise to be loving. I promise to be gentle. I love you, Ben Bowler. I love you, Unity Earth. I love everybody that's here, guys. The world, hang in there, world.
Yeah.
There are so many people who will be uplifted by the work that's going on by all of us.
Yes.
We need to do a better job of getting the word out. That's our
Yes.
challenge right now.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Teresa.
Teresa.
Generous, gentle spirit, and calmness. Thank you for being calm.
I just think we need to all just take a minute and rub our hands together before you get us on the canoe, because John and Becky and everybody behind the scenes, Irina, everybody has been working so hard, Shelly and Gary, like everyone. And if we can just like pull our love together into our hands and really just feed each other with this nourishment so that we can start this week empty and full. Empty and full. Yeah, take it in, John. Let us love you up. And Becky, Ben, everyone. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah. And John, why don't you just give us a little couple, just a minute of our canoe song? Let's all get on the canoe, and then we
I got
will
it, John. I got it.
play our theme
Now,
song.
here's the deal. It's a magic canoe moving between worlds. Lots of room. Everybody's welcome. Here to serve our journey home. We're coming home together. Now we're going to play the Magic Canoe song. Oh my God, I love that sound. Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go. Everybody in the canoe.
Come
All
on,
right.
everybody.
Paddle together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feel it?
Come on, let's get in. Everybody jump in the canoe. Start paddling.
Oh.
Yeah, grab your peace pole. That's right.
yeah, oh yeah.
Mate.
I gotta stand up. We gotta stand up. I'm with you, Summer.
Here we go, here we go. Okay. Yeah, way to go. Hell on earth.
Prevail on earth.
Yep. All right, here we go, here we go. Love that, Gary. I love that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, get ready. Oh yeah.
All right.
That was so good, huh?
Beautiful, beautiful. We're away. We're away. The canoe has left the bank, and we're in the river, and we're flowing down the 99 days towards whatever is we're flowing towards. Islands of Coherence on the way to Peace Week. My goodness. Thank you, Teresa. We're going to rock out the theme song to close today. Thank you, Kaylin, in the background. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, John. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone.
Ben, thank you.
Yeah, Ben, thank you.
What class, what grace. You're just the best, man. My gosh. What a great host.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. We're just getting started. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great week. You go to the schedule and check it out. There's some 22 convergence rooms, action-packed, full of incredible stuff. It's been beautiful to do this with you, Teresa. Did you have a closing message, Teresa? Or we're just going to go straight into the theme song?
Let's go into the song. And as the song is playing, let's all claim this in our hearts. Let's step in.
She's frozen, but let's claim it in our hearts. Let's step in.
Our days. Let's do it.
Yay!
Let's go.
I was thinking, I think we need to make some actual peace pole paddles.
Yeah,
We still have the four sides, may peace prevail on earth, but we could
Yes.
peace pole paddles. You're birthing something new, John.
All right, Kaylin, let's do it. And blessings, Kristen, for this piece of music. It is gonna do it.
The song of our times. This is the song of our time.
Thank you, everyone. Let's rock out.
Let's dance.
Let's dance.
Turn it up.
Let me tell you about the lie we've been living in for centuries, millennia. They say peace through domination's justifiable while building up the arsenal. All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear so divisive and the lies so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. Raise your eyes, you are the possibility. Nurturing love is the greatest remedy. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 We don't all have to make the same choice to know respect and empathy. To be the change, gonna take a new mind frame of forgiveness, one earth and family. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating the seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 Quiet your spirit.
Taking it from here, Sister Hoffman, we give thanks to the Most High. Shout out to all the family conscious. We'll be traveling to higher dimensional fields of enlightenment where life is the essence of existence. Peace to every soul that works to bring in light and life. The light workers, the mystics, ambassadors, and all from the four corners of the four waters. All the saviors among the many, many cultures. Honored to be the one to bring to you the light this morning, afternoon, or evening according to your timeline. The one that is the truth and I'm preaching until global unity becomes a reality, please. Yes, 99 days of peace we can have it in 99 ways and 99 places. Achieving global unity, brotherhood is key. Tune into the spirit, let your vibe raise. Blessings, blessings.
Lift your voice, your unique mission is a key. Listen deep, and we'll all find harmony.
We're on it now. Here we go. Ben, what a great opening ceremony.
Woohoo! It's a wrap. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Yuka. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Global Coherence Pulse. Thank you, everybody who's made it happen. We have begun. It's Saturday night. We're coming up to Awakening World in a couple hours, so make sure you come back for that. Go to World Unity Week. Check out the schedule. See all the whole smorgasbord of goodness and wonder and wonders that are there. And let's enjoy this. Let's be together. Let's hold each other as the land team. I love that, as you were saying before, that the land crew, Yuka, we're going to hold each other all the way through these next few days. Thank you, Danalia, for a profound partnership ceremony earlier. Together we can. Thank you.
It's beautiful job, you guys. Great weave. Wonderful.